Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Peas World. Hey, our looksmaxxing brother again.
Huh? You saw that?
Yeah, but you didn't come up to me. I don't like shy guys.
We're doing a stream.
Yeah.
I'm not that into you, really.
You're not that into me?
I would have came over to you. Your maxilla is quite recessed, you know?
Ooh.
Just like your...
English is not my first language.
Oh, yeah, so you have like a recessed maxilla, so I can't.
What does that mean?
It means your bones are screwed.
And you know, like your upper jaw? It's just a little recessed, so I can't.
So am I out of your league? That's what you mean?
Out of...
Like you too good for me?
Yeah, yes. I would say I mog you by at least like 2 PSL. Easily.
PSL, what's that mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like a developmental flaw. It's no worries, but not into you. It's all good. You can go away.
Who looks better, me or him?
Him.
Uh-oh.
Because maybe it's my type.
Oh, you like white guys. He's Jewish.
What's your type?
Like you, like
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
What specifically?
like green eyes,
Hot guy.
tall, more taller than me, white. I don't know.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you're not my type, so.
What?
We're gonna have to move on. Next segment.
What?
Well, I just don't like her. I don't know. Let's go.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Her eyes were way too far
Bro, she looks so sad. Yo, bro.
So
Ruthless.
so I've fallen down the black pillar rabbit hole. Yes, this guy is a black pillar. His name is Clavicular, I believe. He seems a little bit autistic.
He does seem a little off with human interactions, but he's also not wrong in a sense.
The black pill community, they are obsessed with something called looksmaxxing. What does that mean? It means becoming better looking. So he's rejecting girls and he's talking about the clavicular bone and the shit that normal people, we don't have that in our vocabulary, okay? But these are things that they obsess about. Gotta make sure their bones are sharp, gotta make sure, because they're trying to looksmax. You know, he's talking about PSL. That's how they rate themselves, right? Mogging. That means I'm better looking than you, basically. So he just looked at a woman and said, I'm better looking than you by like 2 PSL. So I'm like 2 points higher than you. Your eyes are too far apart. I'm sorry, this ain't gonna work. Now, the looksmaxxing community, the black pill community, it does give a little bit of like little penis syndrome. The way they obsess about becoming better looking, it's like how bodybuilders
I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit on the little penis syndrome. Like, people want to get the best maximum look or the best results out of what they have. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
obsess about getting bigger, even though they're like massive. They're just like, I'm 300. I gotta get to 350. 300 is not big enough. It's like, brother, what are you really compensating for here? This don't really make sense, okay? And it gives that vibes when I'm watching these guys. In particular, this guy. This guy is 6'2", obviously attractive, but he's not good enough. Okay, he's gonna get some facial surgery. Right, this is booked. He's getting more facial surgery. He does like all these drugs.
Okay, all of that, I do not really agree with all the facial surgeries, but I have to like lose weight, you know, work out your face or do certain things to give your face the best chances. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, I don't know, he does like meth for his skin or something. I don't know. And he's 6'2", like I mentioned, but that's not enough. He's gonna get height surgery to become 6'6". Right?
Oh, is he?
These guys are weird, but this guy in particular, he is quite entertaining because of how blunt and how like odd he is, and he is blowing up. The only thing that I would say that it is quite upsetting with these new like white creators, they all almost have to border on the edge of racism, and I don't get that because it doesn't add anything to what they do. Like, he could be still entertaining without that. But
what racist edge are you talking about? I didn't get anything racist from either of the videos I've seen him in.
It's like a rite of passage for the young white male, I guess. But outside of that, he is quite funny, and I did fall down a crazy rabbit hole of not videos like this, just videos of him like speaking about such random shit, bro. It's so weird.
I was talking to a nigga today and we both came to the conclusion, why would he pick a girl like me when there's bitches out here that will cook, clean, go to work 40 hours a week, not ask for no money, and just be happy to have a piece of man? Why would you go for a woman like me? And he agreed, and I both agreed, that it just wouldn't be a good deal when he go find him a girl that will cook, clean, pay half the bills with him, and, you know, pop that thing, pop that cat, and just be happy to have a piece of man near her. And he was like, yeah, because other girls, they just want attention and love. You asking for money, you ask for this, and I'm just thinking to myself, and I told him straight up, you right. I wouldn't pick a girl like me if I could manipulate another bitch to do everything for me, and all I gotta tell her is that I love her. Why would I go
Did you forget about the paying all the bills part?
for a girl like me? I get where he coming from, and we both agree I'm probably not gonna find a man. And I'm okay with that, because if this is how y'all niggas acting, I don't want y'all.
I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna be rude. But we live in a crazy time.
We do.
Right? When do you think of like gold diggers, women who ask for money?
You think of some gorgeous women usually.
You're thinking about, I don't know about you. You think about a certain archetype of woman, right? You think about a certain archetype of woman. Now, just like any type of woman just asking for money. That's crazy. That's and it could be any type of woman. She could look any way. They're just asking for money, just begging. That's crazy.
Dry begging too.
That's crazy. But look, I'm glad that you do have the self-awareness to realize that, yeah, you just, why? You're just not that desirable. You know, there are women who offer more. You know, normal people work is kind of like a normal thing. I don't know if you noticed. 2025. Not everyone's out here begging. Normal people work.
No, there's a lot of people begging. It's women.
And then normal people cook because you have to cook to survive, and you have to clean if you don't want to live like a bum. You know? So, yeah. So apparently the women in the UK are sick of other girlies getting BBLs. Okay, they're getting BBLs. They're trying to imitate the American women, and the British girls are sick of it.
I'm so happy that everyone is clocking that these BBL UK babes are literally just fucking begs. Because what the fuck do you mean you've got a BBL to be walking in Croydon? What do you mean you've got a BBL to be two-stepping in Deptford? What do you mean? It doesn't...
It is true that you see nurses, teachers. Like I said it like last time, the professionalism of all professions went downhill when BBLs and OFANs and all of these things, women just sexualize themselves in every single profession. Why do you need a BBL to be a teacher? Like, why?
Make any sense. I don't even see BBLs in Canary Wharf, and the money's here. Like, that laced out girl, whatever the fuck her name is, still doing hair inside her fucking room, her ensuite room. She thought, let me take this money and invest it in my fucking arse cheeks. Not a business. Not something to promote my business. Let me invest it in my arse cheeks. Hopefully, a millionaire is going to come and be with me because of my big fucking arse. You're a fucking joke! And
that is exactly how they think.
you know what? It's the audacity of this laced out girl. When I was cussing out her friend IVD, she wanted to come in my comments talking shit. But then I went on her page and I realised, hold on, babe, you've been stagnant for nearly 2 years doing hair in that fucking... same spot, no salon, no nothing. Like, you're bringing customers into your room to do hair. That's crazy, Miss Celebrity Hairstylist, whatever the fuck you are. You would have thought you would have taken that BBL money, invested it in a salon, put your name on it, and been like, yeah, bitch, I'm about that business life. You invested in your body to get fucked from the back. That is fucking hilarious, okay? Like, this is why I've noticed a lot of bitches go down bad and they need and rely on a man because they put all of their worth in their look and everything. Like, ladies, let's not be these type of dumb bitches, okay?
They can't, girl. They can't. That's all they've been taught is to be a beautiful dumb bitch.
Let's not be
Maybe just not even beautiful, just a dumb.
dumb like laced out. She could have put the money in a salon. She could have literally done something. But I noticed UK bitches, When Nicki Minaj said stupid hoes is my enemies, that's why I ain't got friends.
So I'm gonna put a video of the lady in question, and she is clearly copying the baddie aesthetic, which is American. Let's be honest, it's an American thing. In my opinion, look, is she attractive? Obviously, but all these women look the same. I just, it feels so unoriginal to me, and this woman is right. They do look like this because it's what the rappers and athletes seem to like.
True.
So they make themselves look like this in hopes of attracting one. But having a BBL whilst you're working out of your room is crazy.
You're in a relationship with a man, you have to listen to what he says and how he feels about women in general. Because a lot of us are dating men that are homosocials, and homosocials mean that he's not homosexual at all. He just does not find women interesting. Everything that he finds interesting has something to do with other men, going to sporting events, hanging out with them.
So now as men, we're not even allowed to have shared interests with our friends, because if we do, according to her, it makes us homosocials.
Because you like to do social things with the same sex, now you're a homosocial?
So all the buzzwords that they normally use, toxic masculinity, narcissist, men being down low, all those words, they don't have the same effect anymore that it once did.
Yep.
So she's trying to come up with something new to insult and shame men for just being men. Because if that makes sense, then we can apply the same logic to women. If a woman decides to go to the nail salon with her girlfriend, then she's a homosocial. If she decides to go to brunch with a bunch of her girls, then she's a homosocial. You see how stupid that shit sounds?
It really is.
That's just a woman that's hanging out with her friends that has shared interests. Also, there's a lot of men out there that love to hang out with their women instead of their homeboys. The problem is you don't have a man. That's why you came up with that bullshit.
Homosocial has to be like the dumbest shit the feminists have ever come up with.
Is there a heterosocial?
We grow up, and this is how shit works. As kids, the men gravitate towards other men, the women gravitate towards other women, or in this case, boys and girls. It's kind of how it just works, right? So the boys will have their friends.
You have more things in common. You go through the same trials and tribulation as each other.
Boys, and then boy activities, boy things, girls, girl activities, girl things. You might see some intermingling. Girls have boyfriends, but their main friends are always going to be the girls, generally speaking, and it's always going to be the boys for the boys. So when we grow up, we're going to like things that are boy-centric and girl-centric. So going to sports bars is homosocial. That's homosocial, even though it's something we've been doing our whole life, like watching sports, right? Being with our male friend. It's something we've been doing our whole life. But now that's homosocial, which is bad. But never the same for women though. Girls. Right? I'm a girl's girl, right? That's not homosocial. Holding hands, kissing each other, that's not homosocial. But boys hanging around,
going to the bathroom together,
but that's homosocial. It just gets dumber and dumber.
My question for older women is, do you have a problem with the man your age dating someone younger? Or do you have a problem because you want him and someone younger got him? Is that the issue? Because they're so quick to be like, oh, he's just trying to control you, this and that. Whole time you want him. You want him, but you feel away because he chose someone that was younger. So in your mind, you're automatically projecting how you feel, like, no, he just want her because she's a dummy, this and that. At your big age, do you not recall the fact that wisdom doesn't come with age? It comes through experience and growth. So you're automatically saying that just because you're older, you have more wisdom than her. Your character is better than her. You're judging someone that you don't know, all because the man that you want chose someone younger than you.
I I wonder if I was this silly when I was her age. I'm sure that I probably was. I'm just glad that social media wasn't out. Where's her mama at? Where's her aunties? Somebody talk to her. Okay. Y'all dating older men. We don't have an issue with that, sweetie. We are just trying to tell y'all what we have been through and what we know. And we know that older men don't want to date younger women for no certain reason other than what it looks like. And if you gonna date an older man, you better date a man with some money and you can get a life insurance policy on him. And make sure that the death certificate is coming to you. Because other than that, what are you dating him for?
Because maybe he's actually a good man.
Good time? We're not jealous. When a woman of a particular age, like...
What are you dating an older man for? What are you dating a man your age for? The older man is a man your age. What? So what are you dating him for?
Right.
If older men were just exclusively using younger women for sex, what you'd be saying makes sense. But a lot of these older men who date younger women, they actually want a younger woman, like, to settle down with and be their partner.
Yeah.
So what are you dating older men for? Well, the older men want the younger woman because they look good and they're attractive and, you know, less baggage, less drama, all that stuff. And the younger women want the older men because they're more financially stable, more experienced, they have more resources, etc.
Hopefully wiser.
There are valid reasons why both sides pick each other.
Yep.
Like myself, looks a certain way, shaped a certain way. Baby, I could get them young and old. I could never be jealous of what a young girl could do.
Really now? Really?
I want to encourage you to do better than what I did, to know more than what I knew when I was your age. I think you're a gorgeous girl, but I think that you need to rethink some things. Y'all got to get it out y'all heads. Everybody not jealous, and everybody do not want to be young and dumb anymore. I am thankful that
Are you sure about that? I think most women, like 99% of women, want to be still young.
I have the wisdom that I have, because wisdom not only comes from your experience, but it also has to do with your age. You have not been through some things that I have been through, and it's going to teach you. But that's only if you're willing to learn the lesson. And this is a lesson for you, sweetheart. You don't need to be dating an older man, because an older man will run circles around you. He already knows why he wants you and what he wants to use you for. You just ain't figured it out yet. And I know you ain't figured it out yet because you're too busy focused on why we trying to tell you not to do it.
I think it's completely fair for older women to pass down their wisdom onto younger women. There's no problems with that. For me, it's not even about the message, don't date older men. It's the why where I have a problem. When they start saying, oh, older men are creepy because they want to date younger women, when you are the younger woman, that's where I have a problem. If your message as an older woman to younger women is, hey, don't date older men because they're going to manipulate you, okay? They know, they have more experience. They know how shit works. It's probably not going to work out between you guys, and they're going to, from my experience, they're going to do X, Y, Z. No problem.
Makes sense.
It's up to the younger woman whether she wants to take that advice or not. But again, it just comes where they start chucking that like pedophilia trope. That's when I'm like, yeah, you guys are being just hypocrites. That's just pure hypocrisy.
Every time I talk to married men, they're trying to convince me not to get married. How is it that you have the woman of your dreams, but you convincing other men not to get married? Most men that's married don't want to be married, or they got married for the wrong reasons. They didn't get married because they genuinely wanted to. They got married because they just thought that was just the next steps that they were supposed to do. And
yeah, a lot of us just go through the motions.
And every time we have a conversation, they're trying to push me away from marriage, and then they're surprised by my response because I'm heavy on I want to get married. I'm heavy on men being married. Only if these men's wives knew how they was talking about marriage behind their backs.
Would I get married? Absolutely not. I would never enter a contract in the United States that handed over half of my assets to somebody. It's essentially handing them a loaded gun. Here's what I would say. If you want to get married to me, or if we're in a relationship, I need you to convince me or make some kind of case for why I should enter that contract with you. When you commingle assets, when you have kids, there's automatically an arrangement and a legal dynamic that comes up. If we break up, there's child support that comes into play. If we both invest in a property, yeah, that might have to be split up at some point. I want as little of that as possible. I don't want any of these agreements that are supervised by the state. I'm not entering a contract where you don't even know how that's going to play out. I could explain that to you 100 times better than you can explain it to me.
What I've heard from married men, or men who have been married, there's two strains or two reasons why they will, generally speaking, tell you not to get married. Number one is like, oh, there's so many different options out there. Have fun, enjoy your life. Yeah. I just push that to the side. Okay,
agreed.
That's nonsense. But then the other reason is the legality, which is completely valid. Like 100%. This divorce attorney is saying, the legality behind marriage, it just makes no sense. It doesn't make sense to enter it unless you are religious, really, really religious. And
or if you're not the breadwinner.
Something like you have to do. Outside of that, if you have something to lose, why would you do it? Even if you sign prenups, man, that shit would have to be like ironclad. And I've seen videos of like the prenup, like
setup
procedure, and that shit looks so business. It looks nasty. Got your lawyer here, and then you're sitting down over there, and then she's got her lawyer next to her, and then you guys got an iron out, and I'm like, oh boy.
It's better that than the state doing it, though. That's what the prenup at least circumvents.
Rather not. Just scrap the whole thing.
I always say it. I push for marriage. Not the actual, like, government marriage paper, but being with someone monogamously for the rest of your life and having kids and a family. That's what I want for everybody. Like, women and men. If you really want that, strive for it, work for it, sacrifice for it, earn enough for it, or whatever you want to do, however you want to live your life, make it a goal. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.